Hey guys, so I decided to team up with Zero Makeup to show you guys how simplified makeup works with them or using their products. And since Boss Glam and GlamNGo are about fast glam for busy women, I thought it made perfect sense to team up with them because they have this face palette that has it for your concealer, your foundation, your blush, lipstick, and powder in one case, which is fantastic. So I'm going to show you guys the range of products. Actually, I'm just going to show you, I've showed you the range of products in my story on Instagram, but here I want to show you guys how it's actually used on the face. So let's get right into it. When we think about no makeup makeup or simplified makeup, all we want to do is really even out the skin tone. So if we have dark circles, we want to make sure that that has a brightened effect that gives us the illusion that we've slept 8 hours. Our skin is not so varied in color. Our skin has an even skin tone. We have a little bit of flushed cheeks, right? And we have some lipstick. And finally, we want to make sure that our T-zone is not shiny. So what Zero Makeup did is they created a palette that has all-in-one. So with these 4 blocks of color, you're able to apply your concealer, apply your foundation, apply your blush and lipstick, and with the powder to set everything, especially your T-zone area, so that you're free of shine. Now, this is a simplified makeup that is not really for everybody. It's not going to give you full coverage, although I will test it and see if it is buildable. And it's not going to last you all day. It's just for those quick errands that you want to do when you want to take the kids to school or you want to go to work and you're in a mad rush. So it's supposed to allow you to look fresh and polished 60 seconds or less. Let's jump right in and test the product for the first time. I've not used this before, and so I'm going to be sharing my first time experience with you on camera, and then we'll decide at the end whether it's something that can work for everybody or just a specific group of people. So one thing that struck me was the similarities in the shades between 1, 2, and 3, which I believe is for lighter skin tones, and then these ones, the powders for 4, 5, and 6. Now, if you're going to set a face, I would really recommend to use a shade that is closest to your skin tone, especially on the perimeters of your face. So for example, if you are in the caramel tone, and which is the darkest, this would be your highlighter. It would not be your average powder because it would lighten your skin. It's lighter than most deep-skinned clients that I've had. And I'm surprised that they're all very, very similar in tone because you won't get a dark person to do to set their face with a powder that's similar to a medium or even a light to medium shade. So that was what stood out for me. So similarly to the cream products that you see here, for a light to medium, you do have a slight difference in these concealers and foundation, but for the number 5 and 6, which are the darker towards the more tan. So I would say this is light medium, this is medium, and this is tan. These 2 shades are very similar. So I'm not sure how they are, how they translate to a concealer and a foundation if they are so similar in shades. The other thing I noticed is that it's very hard to break in. It's not as creamy. So you see like barely anything comes on my hand. Whereas this one is a lot more creamy. So, and then this one is the blush. And then this one is, I would say you can use this as a blush or as a thing. So these are quite creamy in texture. And this is the least creamy of all. For some reason, they didn't do it in the same formula. But it would be very interesting to see how this translates onto the face as a makeup. So I've already got some makeup on. What I'm going to do right now is to remove it so that I start with a clean, fresh face. I'm going to go through my skincare routine where you want to make sure your skin is highly moisturized and hydrated before you start with any makeup. The third step is I like to go in with an argan oil. This is from Josie Marin and it's light. So just do a couple of drops onto the hands, rub it in, and just press this. So this really helps to moisturize and hydrate the skin, and it makes the makeup really sit beautifully on your face. Always like to go down the neck, massage it in, so it helps to plump up the skin. And now I'm ready to prime, so I'm using the Cover FX Blurring Primer. I do have some pores, so this helps too. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in there, rub it in, and then just put it on top of the oil. It really helps to smooth it out. Even do it under the eyes. Because then you'll see how amazing. I used to just put primer in the T-zone area until I discovered when you put it over the serum or the oils, oh my God, your skin is like butter. So now I'm ready to use Zero Makeup. So now that I've had a chance to play around with the palette, I can give you a better review on the ways to use it to get the best result possible. I wanted to just show you the difference between wearing zero makeup on this side of my face and wearing nothing on this side. And I came to the conclusion that for a medium skin tone, the best thing is to get two palettes. This one, the cream and ivory. The reason I say two palettes is because of the powder. Now, not so much as the cream concealers and the corrector and the foundation. Having these four will really help you to customize the color that is suited for your skin tone. On this side of my face, as you can see, I have got much more smoother skin in terms of the color, and also you have like a bit of dimension with the blush, and my T-zone area is very muted, so I don't have a lot of shine in there. On this side I have nothing. So I'm going to show you what I did using the two palettes in cream and ivory to get this look. Now the reason I choose to use two different palettes is because of the powder. As you can see, with one you have a lighter powder, and with the other one, so this one is the creme, it's a darker. So this can really be used as your highlighter and your bronzer to set your face. And then also just to mix it in. So you want this one to be your T-zone because that's where you want the lightest shade, and you want the bronzer to be more on the perimeter of your face. And then going into the cream side, I also noticed there's a difference in colors with the lipsticks. So these are the four. You can use mix and match them with the blush. And these ones are the foundations, the ones on the floor here. They have various shades of tones for medium skin tone. So you can mix and match and adjust the shade according to your skin tone. So now using the cream palette, I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade right here, and I'm just gonna dab it onto my eyes, and then use a different finger to blend. This is color correcting. I like the fact that it's got a bit of an orange hint to it to cancel out any of the darkness. And now with a different finger, I'm going to go in using this shade here, and just to put that over it. Now this is a little dark. So now I'm going to grab the ivory palette now and go in with a little bit of the foundation here. And yes, now that brightened up under the eye. So usually what you want to do is keep the center of your face much lighter than the perimeter. But if you have dark circles, you want to make sure that those get canceled, and by using the light shade alone, it's not going to cancel that. So you do have to mix it in with a little bit of the orange or the darker shade to get that perfect shade. And I'm just adding a mixture of these two just to the chin area here. And now to the perimeter, I want to, so I'll mix these two up now and just start to lightly cover the areas. All I'm doing is just mixing one and the other. And I find you do that because they're just so balmy. It's made with beeswax. Makes it a lot easier to build it up as well. And I'm just going to go down here as well. So when you spread it like you would butter on toast. So you're just literally just dabbing and spreading it. So you're not buffing it, you're not massaging it, you're just spreading it even. Now going with the brush, what you do is you just stipple. So you pounce it, you smooth it out. So what this does, it gives the same effect as a beauty sponge. It's dense enough to really push that product in and blend it out. Make sure to always go down your neck. So now I just want to add a little bit of bronzer. So going in, I'm just gonna dab a couple of dots here, and then with a different finger, I'm just gonna spread it out a little bit. So this helps to bring in a little bit of contour to the, so interchange between the two fingers, know which color is on which finger helps too. And just adding right there. Now I'm going to go in with the blush. So the blushes, as you can see, there are 4 variety of different colors. I'm going to take this one and I'll mix it in a little bit with this one and just smile, and then go in with a different finger, just build it up and change fingers. So just keeping the blush really fresh on the face, just on the apples, like right there. And then I also like to do is a little bit on the nose here, just to give it that sun-kissed look. And then taking this color, so easy. Just like that. And I'm going to set the center of my face. So again, taking the center of your face, you can take one of these, bend it, and just press it lightly, and put it on the back of your hand so you don't take too much. And then all you're going to do is just press it and gently press this into the center. Now this is way too white, so I'm going to use the other side, pick up some of the other shade, and just lightly go on top. I'm just going to mix the two together to create a medium colored setting powder. So what you also can do is just press it once in here, put it on your palm, and then press it one more, and then put it on your palm. So that way you have a little bit of powder going on. And again, just making sure that you're setting it in your T-zone. A little bit under the eye here. And just to add a little dimension to the nose, just go with your finger and take a little bit of that powder and just add a little bit of a dimension. As you can see, it's slimmed down the nose. And then also take your finger, you can put that powder on your eyes like that. So it gives you like an eyeshadow, and then take the lighter shade, you can put that right there. Just to open up the eyes, just in the center, and a little bit in there as well. A little bit on the brow bone as well. So that's it. Just under 60 seconds, I think. I don't know. It was my first time trying it. I think once you build up on it, it can really work, but it's a really great way to set your face and polish yourself on a fast and easy on-the-go makeup. And then to touch up, all you do is just take the brush with you and the compact and touch up as you go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you in deciding whether or not zero makeup is for you. And like I said, it's not going to give you too much coverage. It's for those no makeup look philosophy, which is called zero makeup, but it is just something quick and easy to do if you're on the go, if you are a busy woman, busy mom, busy executive, and want to look great. So thank you for watching, and subscribe to my channel, and make sure that you go onto their website, zeromakeup.com, to make your purchase. So the colors again that I used was cream and ivory, and I'm a medium shade tone. So that's it. Hope you liked it. Bye.